Hello everybody, it's Ruby Burrito and welcome. With the update on Tuesday, we did get a new set of rewards in the Wizard's Vault. I did a video kind of previewing everything, and now I kind of want to take a look at everything that we have here. I'm going to look at the new cosmetics, as well as what is down here at what I would suggest to grab. So the first thing that I want to look at is going to be the Rot Stalker. So we have a couple new pieces of the Rot Stalker gear, boots, leggings, and coat. If you want to take a look at the whole set together, which is what I will be doing, I'm going to go heavy because that is the character that I'm on. We'll do Rot Stalker. You can see I've got the 3 from the last season, which will look like this. That's going to be the hood, the shoulders, and the greaves here. Coat, legs, and boots. This is what the whole set is going to look like there. So that's going to be the Rot Stalker. Now we can also go to the weapon skins if we want to do that in order to look at the set here. If we go over, it's the Alabaster spider selection box. I knew it was going to be something white. Did not expect Alabaster, but if we type in Alabaster, it should actually make it easier to find these. So if you want to look at the sword, for example, we can do wielded, or we can do weapon only. It's a good looking sword. You can see that there's kind of cobwebs. As I turn it, you can see the cobwebs moving. We'll do hammer as well. You got the spider on top. These are going to look very similar to the onyx. So this is the hammer, that is the alabaster, and then if I do onyx, if I can spell, this is the onyx hammer. So it's going to be the same base model, but this one's going to be black with the white handles or the white hand wraps, as well as the kind of copper looking spider. If you do the alabaster, you're going to have white with kind of gray hand wraps in a similar way, with kind of a more ivory looking spider here, and white alabaster there. We can take a look at the greatsword too, just for good measure. Gonna look like the onyx one, but that's gonna be a good set there. It gives you the kind of the opposites of the black and the white, which I really like. Next is gonna be the Enchanted warclaw skin. This looks awesome. You've got the orbs that float around. It kind of has one of the more, you can kind of call it a base warclaw skin. If we go to the mounts, go to warclaws, that's jackal, warclaws here. If you're just looking at the regular warclaw, this is what they'll look like. We'll go default dies just to keep this that way. And then, for example, this is the Stormclaw. It's another one with kind of the base model with the electricity running through it. If you are looking at this one, you can kind of see the similarities here, which I think is fine. I do really like the base model of the warclaw, and now you have the orbs flowing. You've got kind of this glittering effect around it. That's going to be a good warclaw skin to pick up. Before I continue, I do just want to remind everybody, somebody left a comment on my video last time, which was a really good point. A lot of this stuff is locked if you don't have the expansions. So they were commenting about like an alt accounts, things like that. So yeah, a lot of the cosmetic things are going to be locked, and somebody else was saying that the legendary starter kit is locked behind having the expansion, so be wary of that. It is always a good idea to pick up the most recent expansion just so that you can grab the stuff from the Wizard's Vault, and then if you would like to go backwards and grab other things, you'll need, for example, Secrets of the Obscure for these 4, the Secrets of the Obscure, Through the Veil, Realm of Dreams, and Midnight King, and then of course Janthier Wilds for the Janthier Wilds season. Now, dog bench chair. You can look at it here, but I'm also going to pull it up over here. So if we should be able to see it in novelties, chairs, and then we do have the cat chair. This was a previous one there. And then the dog chair, there we go. You can kind of just see it bigger here. You're a little bit more zoomed in on the dogs that you have. Got a little corgi up there, which is awesome. But that'll be the dog chair there. That's going to be 500 Astral Acclaim, 375 for the Rot Stalker, 1,000 for the Enchanted warclaw, 500 for the bench chair, dog bench chair, sorry, and 150 each for the Alabaster spiders weapon boxes. Now, I always start with these unless I need something down here for crafting, but I'm in the middle of a very long-term goal, so I don't really need anything right away. So I start with these because I want to make sure that I grab them, because they do get more expensive when they go to the legacy section. But then the legendary weapon starter kit is absolutely going to be the best one. So Twilight is back, Kamohoali'i Kotaki is back. We also have Kudzu and Howler. So one thing that you can do, it's not the best way. I was looking at Fast and they don't necessarily have this this up to compare these four specifically. Howler is 1783, Kudzu 1750, Twilight, if I could spell, 1650, and Kamohoali'i Kotaki is 1785. So just to remind myself, Howler was 1783. So right now, I would say either Twilight or Kamohoali'i Kotaki, just because I know I did see the set 5, the Twilight was better than Kamohoali'i Kotaki. And a lot of that's going to come down to what comes in here. So this will show you, this actually is going to show me Dusk rather than Twilight, but this is going to give you Dusk, and this is going to give you the precursor for this one. So Dusk is usually one of the most expensive precursors, so that's something to kind of keep in mind. I'm probably going to be picking up Twilight when I grab this one. Now, the Wizard's Ascended Armor Chest. This one is just illustrious armor, but it gives you just kind of a different name. It's got the natural title there. You can have 3 of those. That's a good pickup if you need to salvage or if you're just trying to build a set of Ascended gear. And the Wizard's Ascended Weapon Chest is also going to be good because while these have the calcite set, and these are also called the natural, it's another good way to get Ascended gear for salvaging or to fill out an Ascended armor set or build. Always grab the Mystic Clovers. These are huge. These are amazing. Also, the Bag of Coins. So this one is for 35 Astral Acclaim. The Bag of Coins for 6 Astral Acclaim, I grab this every time as well. This is really worth it. Mystic Coins, this is really worth it. I would say Heavy Crafting Bag is also pretty good. And then from there, it's kind of whatever you want. Sometimes I grab the Ascended, sometimes I don't. A lot of it comes down to how much I'm playing in that season. But yeah, I'm going to start with these. I'm going to grab my Legendary Weapons Kit, Mystic Clover, Bag of Coins, Mystic Coins, and then I will probably move to the Ascended gear. If you're trying to build an Ascended set, I would start with these just because they're very valuable. But if you go to the the special, you can see I have not actually done the Finish the Story. I will hopefully be finishing that this weekend, but it's proving to be a busy weekend, which I'm excited for, but we'll see how much time I'll have to finish this. But finish the story, complete the Convergence, and then complete the Of Mists and Monsters meta event. So just a reminder, we do have the new legendary weapon, but this character hasn't been over here. We don't have a new map. We still have Lowland Shore and we have Janther Sentry, but this is not an explorable map. That's going to be for the Convergence, the Story Step, and the Raid, I believe. And we will be getting map 3 in the next set of content, and that's going to be in 96 days, just over 3 months away. If you're curious and you go to Story Journal, Godspawn stuff is here, but then if you go to Janther Wilds, this is where you're going to see the collection for the new legendary weapon. I'm not going to pretend to know how to pronounce this. I'm just going to call it the Legendary Spear. These are all the items that you need. You can also see that I did not complete my mastery events, but you need to finish the story to unlock this, which will allow you to start purchasing items for the other things here. We can get into this at a later date once I've gotten further and I have a little bit more information, but that's one of the big features of this as well. So that's going to wrap it up for today's video. I know I kind of went a little bit beyond the Wizard's Vault, but yeah, I'm very excited. I'm loving the content so far, and I've been enjoying the story. If you guys have been enjoying the content, feel free to hit that subscribe button. It really supports the channel, and I really appreciate it every time you guys do. Otherwise, hopefully you'll make it back and enjoy the next one more, and we will see you guys in the next one.